Okay, so here's some of the gear I carry with me. A real light overview of a light gear. Excuse me. So, as you got right here, I got my Mora knife. I got some gloves. I got a flashlight. And if you're wondering why I have these, this medical tape and cling on here, somebody got injured. I'm with the Cub Scouts, so I'm my girlfriend's son, and this is one of his first big outings, so I went with him, and it's been really fun. I got some food. Oh, I forgot this guy. Got a snacks. Gotta have your snacks. If you don't have your snacks, then I don't know. Then you're just gonna be hungry. I got a little radio right here. It's just a shortwave AA radio. Right here, I've got a tracking stick. I got my fire kit, my EDC, my Leatherman, a CRKT drifter, my Camelback ratchet. I don't know why they named it ratchet. They just did. I've got my little Baofeng radio, cheap radio. Survival kit. You've seen the survival kit. My Olight, my notes, my compass, another headlamp, a map, not a map. I'm gonna tell you why I don't carry a map on this journey. Another scarf, triangular bandage. So basically, I didn't carry a map on this because it's almost impossible to get lost. And if I did get lost, like I hit my head and I just didn't know where I was at, and I could still remember how to use a compass, all I have to do is shoot a panic azimuth, and then I'll hit a handrail. It's a road, and then I can just walk out of here. But this place is, you can't get lost here. I mean, it's ridiculous. But this is some of the gear that I carried. This is for a short hike where I basically know where I'm going to be at. I don't really have a first aid kit with me because the kind of injury that I'd get here, I couldn't carry first aid kit that I require. I would need more communication, and I'm using my cell phone to record this. I'd need more communication than I would anything else. So, first aid kit, scratch and owie. If I did, I have enough like triangular bandage right there to wrap it up and then get back to camp. Camp's only about 100 yards away. But if I got really injured and I couldn't move and it was a medical emergency, communication would be my first thing, and somebody'd come here in no time at all. So this is some of the kit that I'm carrying. Even for where I'm at, it's kind of excessive. I probably don't even need it, but I kind of like to carry certain things, so I'm used to carrying them. So when I do carry it, it's not like, oh, I got to carry all this stuff. So when you get used to carrying stuff. But like I said, I always carry this survival kit, and a lot of people say these small survival kits are useless and they're junk. Well, I've used this. I've got a review on it. I've used this survival kit many times for just different general purposes. So it's each to their own. Everybody's got their opinion and what works for them. But this is kind of the overview of what I'm carrying with me on this short little trip. So let's quit doing this little gear like check thingy. Let's get back to some really cool rock formations. Okay, now we're starting to get in the meat of this geological phenomenon. And we're getting deep into the center of this formations. Okay, focus. Oh, there's somebody out there. Look at that one. Neat. I'm going to try to edit this video, so it's not going to be that long. You want to see some dude walking around, heavy breathing, saying, and there's those people's car alarms that are camping out here. You just can't go anywhere anymore without people. But the world's full of them. It seems. Everywhere you go, there's going to be a car alarm. Even if you try to get out of the city, in the middle of such an awesome place like this, there's somebody's car alarm goes off. Look at that. Yeah, such is life. Oh well. It is beautiful out here. Okay. Well, not quite the meat of the bones. Well, the meat of the formations just yet. I kind of... So, I'm not going to waste your time on this part. This is kind of... Yeah. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's not wanting to focus. There it goes. Yeah, that sun ray doesn't like that sun ray. That guy's up there hanging out. Let's go down in here. See what we got. Got a little, make for a great little camping spot. And like people, there's always trash everywhere. Never gonna get rid of that. Now these right here, I don't know if you can see down in there, bats and birds inhabit these. I went through here the other night. I've been out here for 2 days now. Went through here the other night, and I had my Luminoodle in like its lantern baggie, and I come through here, and as soon as I turn a corner, bats would fly out of a hole, and it's kind of startling at first when you're not expecting it. So that was kind of an interesting little, oh, don't mean to block camera view, but I gotta use my hand to get through here. There we go. So, come through here. Gonna get a little wind, sorry about that. Oh, there's life. There's a little rabbit, little Peter Cottontail. Going to try to edit this so it's not too long. Okay, that's not going to do it. That sun ray gets it every time. There's some unique formations out here. I just couldn't go without doing it. I mean, this is probably a crappy video, but I couldn't go without showing you guys this really cool spot. Let's see. Let's get out of the wind. Oh, look. Stuff like that, just sitting on top of one another. You think to yourself, wow, this is pretty much all the formation and time I want to spend showing you on this, but this is really neat, you know. It's one of those things where think of yourself as some kind of ancient people. You're coming across the lands and everything has just been flat as the eye can see, and in the middle of the desert you see all these stone protrusions. And you got to think to yourself, what were they thinking when they first saw this? When they first saw these formations, they think it was maybe a place of worship, a place to fear, that there could be something evil to it, you know. And they didn't understand the geology. Look at that guy. They didn't understand geology at that time. They only went on what they believed in, you know. Or did they see this as a place of shelter, somewhere to possibly get out of the wind on a day such as today when it's really windy? You know, it's one of those things. What were they thinking when they saw this? I know what I'm thinking. It looks like the stage to some B-rate 40s, 50s sci-fi movie where this astronaut was going to another planet and he crashed. And they actually made, from what little footage I just showed you, they actually made the entire movie in this little spot. And you would never know because of their editing. Hopefully they'll do better editing than I will on this video. Not to shake it too much. Look at that. Amazing. Just amazing. Crazy formations all around. Okay. I'm sorry, I swing the camera too much, but it's very unstable where I'm at. And I do not want to need to use my radio to call myself to get out of here. I'd film that though. I'm honest with you. I'd actually film that. I'd say Mountain Ghost did something stupid. He wasn't paying attention to his footing and he was talking on the camera trying to make a video. And here's how he got pulled out by a search and rescue team or a bunch of people. Okay, well, this is Mountain Ghost 556. I just want to show you this. I couldn't help but, you're probably going to be seasick because I swung around too much, but hey. Okay, this is Mountain Ghost 556, out. So, I had to show you this one last thing. Look at this. Look at the size of this rock. Let me get out a little farther. This rock was sheared completely in half. Almost like somebody took a bandsaw and cut it in half. The force that it took for this rock to be cut or shear off just like that, the water freezing and seeping in and freezing again and seeping in and freezing again, slowly just pop this rock in half. Over time, amazing. A lot of people just see it as a crack, you know, like maybe some people just see it as two separate rocks, but this was one rock at one time, and it just completely sheared in half over time from the water getting in here, and it's resting up against this rock right here. I mean, the tonnage, the massive amounts of weight involved in these rocks shearing themselves and falling, you know, just amazing what water and time can do. A lot of these rocks, oops, don't mean to swing it so fast. Yeah, I'm not a very good adventure camera, but right here, that rock right there at one point in time probably was sitting up there and fell down in through there. Okay, thought I'd show you that.